I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am Gogeta, and I order you to subscribe to Geekdom 101, unless you want your soul punished.
The new release date for Dragon Ball Super Superhero is June the 11th, 2022, this coming summer in Japan. As of right now, as of this video, which is being recorded on April the 14th, 2022, my birthday, by the way, we do not have an international release date yet. The North American and European releases, again, we don't have a release date yet, but June 11th, 2022 is the new release date for Dragon Ball Super Superhero. This scan right here came out late last night, but it wasn't fully translated. DBS Hype originally scanned it, and DBS Chronicles translated it, and this goes into Dr. Hito, who is looking to be the primary antagonist and new, figurehead, or at least the new mind behind the Red Ribbon Army and some of his new tech. And we're going to be talking a little bit about that here on this video because there is a very interesting reveal in this scan of new information and a new character that's going to be in this film, and another teaser of this mysterious final villain. So we're going to talk all about that here today on this video. I want to go ahead and, of course, if you're here, leave a like. It does help out the video quite a bit if you do that, and share this out with people who want accurate and on-point news about Dragon Ball, as well as if you're new, hit subscribe. So let's get right into it here. This has been translated already. Again, thanks to DBS Chronicles for that. And I'm just going to read the translation and give you my thoughts. So over here on the left, it says, a true super genius about Dr. Hito. He is the root of all evil in the new film, ? Is he? The true character of the mysterious scientific genius Dr. Hito is, and it says over here on the right, with the explosion of the building behind him, he walks away with a grin on his face and a twisted mouth, an overwhelming sense of composure. And there it says Dr. Hito, the villain at the heart of the story. Let's take a closer look at Dr. Hito. Now this down here, including this bee right here, Hachimaru, this robotic bee, new character being introduced in this film, as well as the big gigantic machine on the left, which is being done still as a teaser. They are not ready to reveal what is in that as of right now, but we'll discuss it here in just a moment. I wanted to, first of all, on the right side there, you see the credits for the voice actors, Nozawa, Furukawa, Hisakawa, the Japanese cast is there. In theaters June 11th. It says here, he's a villain and yet he's a superhero maniac. What's interesting is the suit that Hito wears. He seems to be quite a superhero maniac. So Dr. Hito is somebody who is almost like obsessed with what is a real hero and wants to be a hero. Now, what we don't know is what his connection is to the Z Fighters or to the Dragon Team. Like, is he envious of the fact that Great Saiyaman and Mr. Satan are the world's heroes? Like, is that what's going on? Or is it that he knows who really killed Cell? It wasn't Mr. Satan and he wants to prove that he's a real hero? Or is he just a fanboy? Like, there's a lot of different ways this can go. So it says here, after teaming up with the new Red Ribbon Army Commander Magenta, the genius scientist Hito created the new artificial humans Gamma 1 and 2. And they've been positioned as being the villains of this film, but not the real one. There's more. There's way more that's yet to be revealed. His true ambition is, let's get to the bottom of this mystery in this issue. So it says here at the bottom, this is Hito's cyborg agent Hachimaru. It is said to have some terrifying abilities. So Hachimaru, this little bee-looking thing, it's like a robotic bee drill, kind of. This looks remarkably, ladies and gentlemen, like the original spy robot that was introduced in Dragon Ball Z, that Cell from the future revealed to Piccolo as being not only the robot invented to spy on the happenings of Earth, but the same one that gathered the different data from the various Z fighters that composed the body of Cell. So, for example, we know that Cell's made up of Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Piccolo cells, etc. And it looks like Hachimaru may be very, very similar. I don't think this is an accident, folks. And there's been a ton of rumors about the gigantic machine on the left here. It says the RR Army base has a mysterious machine which is embryonic, which is in embryonic stage, also built by Dr. Hito. What is this gigantic machine? Now, an embryo obviously houses something inside of it. So this theory, this is just some kind of big power unit that powers the laboratory. That's not what's going on here, folks. There is something inside of that big craft. And it does resemble Majin Buu's original orb that encased him on Earth that Babidi and Dabura had, conjured or whatever. Not conjured, but they discovered and eventually, used to bring Majin Buu to free him. So think about this for a minute. The speculation has been that Cell is in there, or maybe not Cell, but like a rebuilt Cell, like a new bioandroid that's supposed to be similar to Cell. And a lot of folks think it's going to be Cell because of the fact that the movie brings back Red Ribbon, which is where Cell comes from, as well as has Gohan as the main protagonist. So you would think that, since we've seen the Goku Frieza rematch in Resurrection F, some people have said that, well, they might as well have the Gohan and Cell rematch, right? And why not bring him back, like just upgraded or whatever? So there's lots of different theories on that. Cell could obviously be a clone of the original Cell. It could be a surviving Cell Jr. or a clone of the Cell Jr.'s body that's making up the new Cell, and he could absorb Gamma 1 and 2 and get real powerful. Or, for all intents and purposes, it could be a brand new creation that Hito has that may have been inspired by Cell. But we saw in the last trailer that came out about a month and a half ago, that the laboratory, the embryo, the big embryo, the mechanical embryo is about to explode. So whatever's in there, is about to be hatched. No pun intended. And also don't forget that, Cell could also become, he was like a little like an embryonic type of thing when he became like a larva. So what's in there might not necessarily be a biomechanical artificial human, a Gene Zoningen as they call them, a traditional android, even like the old ones, like 17, 18 were humans first, and then you had 16 and 19 who were like all mechanically made. So it might not be something like that. It might be something more like Cell, where he's like sort of like this bioengineered android, where he still has living parts to him, but he was artificially created. A test tube baby is what I'm trying to tell you. This reveal of Hachimaru looking a lot like the spy robot, and the fact that we saw in the trailers that they have data on pretty much everyone, Vegeta, Goku, Mr. Satan, Majin Buu, in the Red Ribbon headquarters, tells me that if you think that what's inside of that containment unit is like a remade Cell, this time maybe with the cells of Majin Buu, or maybe even with the cells of Goku and Vegeta post Buu Saga or post Battle of Gods or whatever. Maybe they've been watching them all this time. Maybe they were there for, Resurrection F and everything like that. I mean, maybe, who knows? I don't know, but I don't have all the answers. I know some stuff, but I don't have all the answers about this film. And I've heard different things here and there, as I tell you guys. And maybe I'll talk about it on a stream soon, but I will tell you that technologically speaking, Dr. Hito's technology is significantly more advanced than anything we saw in Dragon Ball or in Z. So the original Red Ribbon Army that was run by Commander Red was chewed up, and Goku cut through them like a hot knife through butter when he was a kid. And of course, Goku's gotten way stronger since then. So obviously the Red Ribbon Army is, without question, anticipating a real battle this time. And they have to know that the weaponry and the mechanisms they had in the past, it ain't going to work the same. It's got to be something new, something innovative, and something much, much more powerful. And that's what I do wonder about whatever is in that. Obviously, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that whatever is in that embryo is the true final boss of the film. And a version of Cell does seem to be the heavy rumor. Anyways, with that being said, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all very soon.